Yo, 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 what's going on? Welcome to the first podcast. We ain't got no name yet. Black man on the couch. What we gonna call ourselves?
I'm gonna go ahead and just go off of me. I'm going off of me. Kano.
There we go.
I'm Kagusuchi. Nice to meet all y'all.
Dr. O.
Zo.
There we go. We just gonna chop it up, build. Black man having some honest conversations about real life.
Right.
Really appreciate being in the presence of strong, powerful, intelligent young black men.
All right, man. We all want to start out. How y'all feeling today?
We can do that. I'm with that.
How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good. You feel me?
I feel good.
I mean, it's a beautiful day that Jesus gave to us.
Feeling good though. Yes, that's an easy ass good. How y'all? Give me more than good. What y'all looking forward to? Anybody excited about anything coming up in y'all life?
Mm-hmm. 2 more hours.
What's happening in 2 hours?
Sneaky Link.
That's how you gonna introduce yourself to the world. All right, man.
I got some point from the next year I should graduate. You feel me? Out of high school.
Yep.
You know, trying to do it big. You feel me?
I think he need a button.
Yep. That's what's up.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
that.
that's the joke button. That's the joke. That ain't a joke. That's
Now
real
we know
life.
what that one
I need
does.
another button. I need another button for that.
Oh yeah, we gonna go with
We
that.
don't have to learn these buttons.
Yeah, we should have
go
done
with
that
that.
first, but you know.
That's right. Now we in the fancy new studio, man. Appreciate Knox Studios for having us.
Man.
Got these expensive ass mics. I can hear myself like my inner voice.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
bro.
I'm dreaming and shit right
Let's go ahead and touch topic now.
Nah, I wanted to really bring back when you was talking about just to let the people know.
Dr.
Just
Obara.
about the black females when we was just talking about females, you know?
Yeah.
What us gentlemen, men's, you feel me, what we need to do for our females, how we treat them, you feel me, like little stuff like that.
I hear you. Let me start with the word gentleman. You said gentleman.
Right. Gentleman, man, you know, anything you recall of it.
No, I appreciate that. I'm going to talk about the gentle part of gentleman. This is Men's Health Week. So we been a lot of podcasts and conversations, panels about men's mental health. That's
Right.
a lot of what I talk about.
Right.
But a lot of times when you think about men, you think about like toughness. You think about strength. You think about bravado, all that
Right.
kind of stuff. But you started with gentlemen, and it caught my attention. I was like, how do we embrace our gentleness?
I
Is there
think
space for that? Is there room for that? Y'all feel like being compassionate is weak?
I think it's probably a first approach to it, like a first approach. You would say like it's really like how you come off towards like everybody, not just females though. Not to get out topic though, it's just being a gentleman. Period. Manners and you know how you present yourself,
Right.
because you could present yourself as a tough person too.
Yeah.
But that's not always who you.
So I don't even mean about the presentation of outward. I mean about the inward. How you feel about yourself? You ever find
Me personally, like even myself, I know like I could find peace.
yeah.
So that's how I feel like.
Where you find peace at? How you know when you
I found peace within music. So I got ADHD, so I just tap a lot. So it's really just beats. Like I beat on the table or something, or I beat on the wall. Like
Yeah.
I be in my crib just beating on the wall. My OG used to get on my ass, but now she don't do it no more.
Yeah. What about you? Where you find peace at, bro?
I'll say I probably find peace in anime, specifically Naruto. I feel like if it's something that makes you happy, if it's something that helps you relate to the world around you, and it's something that helps you express yourself and be yourself, that should be the thing that drives you.
Right.
Yeah.
And for me, like it truly is anime. It truly is Naruto. I feel like I'm a real life Super Saiyan. I feel like I'm a real life Uchiha. I feel like that because we really do have to find ways to empower ourselves.
Right.
Howdy hookah. We need that as a little beat.
You can. That's
We know where that's at.
Yeah. Use a lot of claps. Y'all be saying some profound shit, man. I've been blessed to be able to sit with y'all for the last 6-7 weeks. And these are some of my favorite conversations. Just talking with y'all. Just
For sure.
looking at the world, trying to put things together, pick it apart, make sense of it. What do y'all feel like is the most pressing thing in y'all world right now? What are the stressors that are on the minds of young black men?
Man.
You want me to start? Or you wanna go?
You go ahead.
So for me, I think it truly is. It's that prison system. It really is that prison system and everything built around it. As far as black men goes, we're here just for them to find a way to put us in a hole that they can make us work for free in. That's really what prison is. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Prison is just another word for slavery.
Yeah.
And of course, there are people in this world who, they need to be incarcerated. They need to serve time, but America not doing it right. Look at Denmark. Look at the way that they handle their prisons. Their prisons are actual rehab centers where they're trying to rehabilitate the prisoners rather than just lock them away and use them as slave labor. That's how being in prison should be, because you're not supposed to just lock people away and throw away the key. People, they're not lost causes until they prove themselves to be. And a little misdemeanor that they find a way to write up into 25 to life, then nobody need to be in jail over that.
Right, I feel
I
you.
hear you.
I feel
So here's the opposite side of that, though. So people be like, man, we build prisons, there's laws. Just don't do the dumb shit to get you into that. What you say to them?
I say that as a black male, and I'm going to be honest with anybody who has any dissent towards this. If you're not a black male, you can't tell me how I've lived my life. I can walk down the street, mind my business, and fit a description. I can run my mouth thinking that if I'm getting my day in court, I'll be able to go out. But I say the wrong thing, and they twist that into me being guilty, even though I've done nothing. Now I'm sitting in jail forever. Plenty of people in this world who are going through exactly that.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You think most of the people in prison didn't do nothing?
I'm not going to say most.
Okay.
There's no way to even check that statistic. Even if you looked at statistics, you would have to then go by each and every case and decide for yourself if that person was guilty or innocent. So that's it's really impossible to tell how many people are in there for that. But there's enough evidence, at least in this city, that the police truly go out of their way to do this.
Yeah.
They have black sites all over where they just tuck us away and don't let us back out. It's awful. It's more awful than anybody is ever willing to admit. But nobody's gonna tell me, nobody's gonna shut my voice down and tell me, oh, you're exaggerating it. You're stretching the issue. The people who invaded the White House on January 6th, if they were of darker color in general, they would have just been mowed down. Instead, the only person who died in that White House was shot by one of the people who invaded it. And I'd like somebody to truly tell me how can you flip that and prove to me that the world truly isn't against us? How can you flip the things that I'm saying and somehow tell me that I'm not a victim? I don't live my life as a victim. That's not the thing. But I'm not going to pretend like for the past 400 years, we've all been running in this American race and black people haven't had a ball and chain around their leg for all of it and treat it like, we're just exactly the same. We're in exactly the same boat as everyone else.
Yeah. I feel you.
Right.
What y'all, where y'all at? What's
I feel
the
like-
most pressing shit on y'all mind?
Man.
Man, before I started, give him that yellow button, man.
What are that? TED Talk.
We picking all the wrong music, man.
Nah, he just spoke
Go
that.
ahead.
That was a clap.
Go ahead.
He just spoke that, but he just took a lot off. But at the same time, I agree.
Right.
I agree. But on my end, you saying like if the tables was turned though. So let me say, you said like in the community, the black community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying like
I'm just saying now, when I say the tables turn, I mean, if we want to have a campaign to say fuck the police, what we could do is not do criminal shit, so then they only leave us alone.
Right.
We could not do shit.
But
you know what I'm saying?
they got. I ain't gonna lie, they got like I ain't even gonna say because it's really like touch. It's really cultural touch with it because it ain't even just. It's not a black. So you know how George Floyd came about, right?
Yeah.
You know how that happened. And then they started rioting. You remember they thought black people started the rioting and it wasn't us. They started that in Mustang and they said that they don't really know who did it though, but I know it wasn't a black person.
I can tell you one thing about that, not to cut you off, but anybody, these riots that have been happening over George Floyd, over Breonna Taylor, over all of these unfortunate, black citizens who've done nothing and have just been murdered. All of the protests and the riots, people were protesting, but the police were the ones who were rioting. Go look at any video where the police have beaten on the crowd, and you will see that the police are the people who struck first for no reason.
Right.
There's no. These are those things that are just in our face constantly that we just ignore.
Right. Can I touch in?
Yeah, go for it.
Man, I was just trying to touch in on what you said, man. Either way it go, if we riding, bro, we is messing up what we got going for us. All them stoves, all them shoes, man. If you go in there, take all the shoes, what is we gonna buy? You know what I'm saying? what is we gonna have for ourselves?
Oh,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we just messing it up, bro. It's other things you could do, bro. It's real other things. But I was just gonna say, I wanted y'all to talk first. I was gonna say, man, I'm so stuck on like that's us. Like we young for how our man, like how our man work, man. We'll think about something like it's just I don't know. It's just I don't know, bro.
You saying like it's the maturity level or what you saying?
You can say maturity, but I feel like how everybody talk about all these police, yeah, they wrong. Yeah, they do black people wrong. Yeah, they so wrong. But then we gotta look at ourselves too, bro. We doing a whole lot of stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Like what? Give me an example. Of
I
something
feel
you
you.
do.
We can you can get pulled over.
Yeah.
You can get pulled over. All you gotta do is give them your little stuff. Already had that little stuff ready. Don't say nothing else. You don't gotta say nothing else instead of what you gotta give him. You see what I'm saying? You gotta oh, you don't know the law. I know it. This and that. That man, that lead to something else, man. You got a whole life to live. You feel me? A whole another day. You feel me? You can go talk about it to somebody. You see what I'm saying? But that's just putting your life in danger. You see what I'm saying? I'm just getting. Now I ain't gonna say I'm getting tired or something. You know, everybody we know what we go through. You feel me? When we wake up every day. But you gotta move. Like you gotta try to go away from that. You feel me? Sometimes we let our mouth get us in trouble. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes be quiet. You don't have to say nothing. Be quiet. You see what I'm saying? You'll be good. It's a whole nother. You'll live longer. You see what I'm saying?
Bro.
On bro grade, on some real stuff. You
Now
feel me?
it's a real important two different sides I'm hearing, right?
Yeah.
We victims, 400 years oppression, they build up prisons. And on this side I'm hearing we got power to make good decisions moment to moment.
Right.
How y'all balance that? How y'all find power within a system that's designed to keep you sort of at a certain place?
So for me, I want to answer that question by also like kind of I feel like RJ, my goal today is to change your mind.
Right.
Because let me say this, or ask this rather. What if I
Man, I can't wait till I learn these buttons. That was
Nah, I think you had the right
the wrong
button.
button.
it's
I think he had the right button at first.
okay, but what I was saying is, RJ, what if I told you that you don't even know how much of a victim you are? I don't mean that you need to go home every day and cry boo-hoo about how life is unfair.
Right.
I mean that you need to understand your enemy and the people targeting you for no good reason
Right.
so that you can actually fight back against it. That's what I think. But to me, first of all, let me say that you're 100% correct. There will definitely be situations where just keeping your mouth closed, regardless of your skin color, will just save you. My uncle, bless his soul, he would always say to me, I don't know where he got this from, but I don't think he came up with it. Too complicated for him. He said something like, it's better to keep one's mouth closed and to let ignorance be assumed than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt. I'll admit that I'm very bad at following that advice, but you're right. We all should.
Right.
That's your
But-
sensei.
Pretty much, yeah. And to me, the reason I say that you are more of a victim than you think is, here's the thing when it comes to the police in this country. They're terrible at their jobs. The only thing they're good at is killing us. So why should we abide their presence? For what
So you
reason?
saying we're a victim of the police or a victim of white people or a victim of, like, who are we a victim of?
Bro.
Okay. When I say this, people can take this however they want, but it is the truth and the fact. It's all three. It's the police, it's the government, and unfortunately, it is a very small but very vocal and very powerful minority of Caucasian people in this country. When I say that, I mean that stereotype of the, that white old politician, that Republican who's making it so your cousins can't get abortions when they need them, putting all these laws out here that are anti-LGBTQ. Those people are the enemy to everyone. I don't just mean me and you. Here's just an obvious example.
They're a victim to them too. What about those nice ass white people?
That's where I was going. That's actually where I was.
They've been very kind to me. They can make sure my mic works.
Yo, the
That
thing
nigga ain't
is,
empowered. He's not the
you,
1%.
the
Look
thing
at
is,
his
what
hair.
people will never understand is that this unnecessary racism, the homophobia, all of this stuff negatively impacts you whether you're white or black or gay or straight or whatever.
Right.
And an obvious example, let's just look at welfare, Social Security. Black people are the people who are, stereotypically, we live on that apparently. First of all, if you just look at the statistics of it, it's mostly white people who are on it.
So let me bring y'all
when
into
you-
this. Do y'all feel powerless? Y'all, we black men, we strong, we powerful. We was talking about being the first people on the planet. We brilliant, we genius. Do you feel powerful though? I'm gonna ask y'all that. Yeah, when y'all move through y'all day, when you wake up, you about to graduate, you are making y'all music, whatever y'all doing, do you feel powerless as you walk through your life?
Man,
You don't. Okay.
I mean, out the type of person I am, I don't.
You feel powerful?
I mean, I feel like you averaged. You put yourself in a predicament where you could either make, like, it depends on if you want it or you don't want it. To me,
When do you feel the most powerful? Tell me about a time when you felt like, man, I'm at the top of my game. Can't nobody fuck with me. I don't care what nobody do. Government, the police, white people, I don't care what they do. They can say whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. But I'm invincible. When is that moment for you?
When I'm tugging.
nah. When I'm in the crib and I know they got to come in my crib with only a warrant, that's the
Yeah,
only way.
yeah.
That's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying, like, every day, like I'm saying, like, in powerful moments, I feel like it depends on what you make it, cause like you could always put yourself ahead. You gotta want it though. You gotta want to get it. Say if it's a goal, you gonna have to want to attack the goal. Like, you feel me? You gotta, like, it's a slang. Like, I'm gonna say a slang like you said. Like, my brother, like, I don't really got no pops and nothing. I got a stepdaddy, but my brother, my oldest brother. He like 36. He told me, he said, if you want it, you gonna get rich, die trying.
Right.
Instead of, you ain't gonna die. You feel me? You ain't gonna die then. Get rich because you dead. So
Yeah.
you're gonna either get rich or die trying. You're gonna be a nobody because you're gonna have to want it. You gotta see the goal and want it to do it. You feel
That's
me?
what power mean to you? Getting
Yeah.
rich?
Nah, power really, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta have money to have power, for real.
You gotta have money to have power.
I mean,
You believe that?
depend on if you just out here bossing your little brother around, that ain't power.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
saying, like,
Power.
You about to rap.
Right, I really don't. I really,
verse.
huh?
He like he's about to rap.
I
on
thought
it.
no.
he was rap about power. I thought he was finna
No, he's about to do a
What's
little
the great-
freestyle.
Wait, what's that song on Power?
Right.
Who you say power, man? I really don't know. Me personally, I really don't know. I don't think. Yeah, me personally, I really don't know.
Have you ever felt powerful ever in your life?
Yeah, I felt powerful in my
Tell me
life.
about that.
Yeah,
When was that?
like when like little stuff that happened in my life, like like graduations,
Mm-hmm.
events, like stuff that make you happy, powerful. You see old people now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like powerful, but I'm thinking you like powerful, like you on top, like you know what I'm like. I don't know how to break it down. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how to. Man, I wish I knew how to. You
See,
feel me?
it
Yeah,
is
yeah,
really
yeah.
one of those words where everybody hears it and thinks something different.
Right.
So
Yeah.
would it be powerful to me? Would it be powerful to you? It'd be different simply because what is power to you?
Because you got some people that think, like, everybody been to school before or been somewhere and they had somebody feel like they was that because everybody know them, you feel me, off just clout, you feel me?
All right.
And they'll think, oh, I got this. But the same people that's, they clout chasing with, or they feel like they got their back because they know them, it be the same people that be, like, telling them, put them in the hole or something. And they thought they had the power because they know such and such and such. But the whole time, he was just against them, too. You feel me? So power could go it can go a lot of ways. But I'm saying, I don't say money, but I say, like, if you got bread, you got some type of power. Because say if you catch a case for real, you could bond out because you got money. So you got the power to get out. You feel me? You got the ability to get yourself on withstands and free yourself from a lot of stuff. Like, you feel me? Like, such as bond cases, money, wealth, like being in the hole, not having nowhere to go. You got some money, so you got somewhere to go because, you feel me? It's a limit. It's a limit to certain things you could do, but you feel me? And sometimes you can, fix yourself. And sometimes you just can't let stuff control you. You gotta know where you from. For real,
Right.
for real.
This what I don't get, bro. When they say money is the root to all evil, but we need money. You see what I'm saying? They look on some real stuff. They
You
say
need money for
don't
what?
let the money
Yeah, I mean,
don't
technically,
let the money.
if we all just decided right now that we didn't want to use money anymore, we wouldn't have to. But people,
Use a credit card.
we still gonna have to.
No,
mean, that's not
He,
even
he
what I
ain't
meant.
saying that. He's saying that credit card. You saying that what we need is food, and
Right,
we
need
on a
food,
plentiful
yeah,
earth
shelter.
that makes food over and over
We
again.
don't need money. We just
We've
use
decided
money
that
to
we
get people
need
who know how to
money.
do things we can't do to do them for us. Like,
I don't know. I need toilet paper. I
Farm.
need money.
Man,
So,
so
maybe I mean you need a leaf, my
Yeah, I
nigga.
don't
You
like-
need
right.
Hey, who using leave? Y'all out here wilding.
you need water. You need running water.
You're missing.
I hear you, but all right. So this I'm gonna have to strongly disagree because look, y'all know stuff changing now. It's modern now, right?
right.
And anything can happen. They changing, they making new stuff every day. I understand what y'all saying, but y'all gonna be out here using leaves.
Look, we
They gonna
use
have-
money. I'm just saying, if everybody in
saying.
this world decided to just stop using it as a barter system, we would all individually have much more power over ourselves.
And-
People could not hold money over our heads, but it's not going to happen. So
I understand. Yeah, right. That ain't gonna happen unless they really
Unless what?
start-
Unless the shit collapse. Y'all
Oh,
think
yeah,
this shit could collapse?
Yeah,
That ain't unreasonable.
Or like they start using credit cards because I seen in the paper one time like they talking about like discontinuing money and really just put everything on card like eTap or something like that. It's really like and it's possible too, cause say if everybody stop taking currency, the stores slowly and slowly, just how COVID came, how they started using face masks and every store around the world you gotta use a face mask. They can do that. They stop taking currency and you change. Like say you go to a currency change, put all your stuff on the card because they start taking e-currency. They just make the whole thing e-currency. You say you gotta have a credit card or a fingerprint
that's
to pay-
still money, though.
to purchase.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just
You know what
all
I'm saying? You're gonna need some money. You know what I'm saying?
Right, money gonna always be there though.
Right.
Money been there since 1 BC.
That's what
I do
I
have
tried
a
to
question.
say.
Or not a question,
since
rather.
1 BC. I
Like
there's
it was
other
some
ways
type of currency. It was always nickels or something.
Nickels.
You ever seen like gold coins? Like you ever seen
I saw some coin.
back in the day movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch the what you call them?
I don't wait. I'm pretty sure the gold standard is like fairly recent, though, right? Like, weren't we using like silver before that?
There's always been different things.
Yeah,
People
so
use
it
trade.
doesn't necessarily have
It
to
could
be
be
a dollar
time.
bill.
It could be service. People have always traded different things.
Oh, bro.
But what you said
Oh,
earlier
yeah,
about the
yeah, that was too.
what did you say? You said about do we feel that money could just collapse?
Mhm.
And I don't think it can, because every government that uses money can just make more of it whenever they want to.
I don't mean money collapse. I mean the whole system collapse. We've seen. I mean, you study history. Every empire rises and falls. There was
Right.
Rome. There was Greece.
I
There
think
there
that was
always
before we
empires.
became modern, because to me, I don't feel like there's ever going to be any more of those collapses. I could be wrong because I'm not God, obviously, but the reason I believe that is because the advent of technology, our ability to instantly communicate with each other, changes the way it literally changes social aspects. Like here's an example. 15 years ago, people would just show up at your house, knock on the door. If you weren't home, you weren't home.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody just show up at people's houses anymore?
And so
I'm
he
sure
said that.
people
He's
do.
talking about there's new shit. There's always new technology being made, but there's also a cost. One of those costs is what's happening to the planet. It might not be a social collapse before it's an environmental collapse. That shit could happen.
See, I wasn't thinking about that.
That shit could
That
happen.
can definitely
like, this
happen.
Shit, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
hear that.
we cannot breathe the air no more.
Actually,
we
it's
cannot
gonna-
drink the
it's
water
gonna
no more. That's
happen.
just, and if we keep at this pace, we will not be able to sustain the way that we live right
I
now.
think we're about to pass the point, or
close
we
to that.
just passed it, to where we can't fix the ozone layer anymore. But
Right,
they're
right,
just
right,
not gonna. They're gonna. Oh, don't forget about that. Oh, let's just keep making money. We're gonna die in 2 years anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, these stupid politicians, but whatever.
I don't want to change the subject up some, but that's a quick question though.
Go
We
ahead.
all see yourself for 5 years.
5 years. Go ahead. You start.
I'm asking everybody too.
Me in 5 years, man. Me in 5 years. Me, 5 years, I should be out of high school then. I see myself, because I'm trying to, when I get out of high school, I'm trying to go to trade school and stuff. I see me having my own plumbing business. Like, I do the plumbing. I went to school for the plumbing, got paid for it, this and that. Now I build my own stuff. I go out there and get some little, people to work for me, basically. You feel me? I wanna
some
be
employees. You want to
Right.
do with some employees.
Right. That's why I see myself in 5 years.
What you need to make that happen? I'm gonna ask that question. I want to
Yeah,
answer
you go
that
ahead.
question. And so you see it. What
What do I
What do you
need?
need? Yeah. What kind of support? What kind of resources? What can we do? Let's say we brothers. We a family right now.
Right. Right.
What
Right.
can we do to make sure you make that goal happen?
What can y'all do or me?
All of us. You and we. Like, what do you need?
And
What
your
you
support system too.
Right. Me continue what I'm doing now. You feel me? Go to school, get good grades, make sure I turn that work in. You feel me? But I don't really think it's based off other people. I feel like it's based off me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people that ain't got no support. They just doing it. You see what I'm saying?
Like who? Who you know that ain't got no support?
Man.
They got somebody,
people
bro.
that
Everybody,
don't got
anybody
nobody.
you got success.
They gotta know
Any-
somebody.
Anybody's success. Everybody got somebody.
Well, you're right
that
about
they-
that.
It
It's
could be
it's a
teacher,
difference between success and
It
just
could be a
getting through.
mentor. It could be everybody got somebody.
Where you see yourself in 5 years?
When you first asked the question, I'm glad you asked that. It was an interesting question. The first thing I thought about was my kids. The math I did was how old they're gonna be.
Right.
The way I see myself in the world is connected to, like, rooted in my relationship with my children.
Right.
So I think about them first. Like, man, my kids gonna be like, they gonna be teenagers for real. So I'm thinking about, like, what could I do to prepare for that version of being a father. Right now they 10. My oldest is 10. He gonna be 15 in 5 years. I have a teen. I'm at 15 year old. One way y'all motherfuckers are gonna be mine at some point. I have to prepare myself for that. So
Right.
I'm gonna hopefully, be happy and peaceful. And I don't have like money goals. I don't want to be rich. I used to be one. I don't remember y'all age. I want to be rich. I want to have a mansion. I used to draw them little pictures with like the basketball hoop and
Nah.
cool. I don't want none of that shit.
I don't want to clean them.
I don't want none of
ain't
that
gonna
shit.
lie.
I don't want what I would need to do to be rich right now. I have no interest in doing.
I ain't gonna
No
lie.
interest.
I done seen the bottom. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I done seen the bottom of the bucket, and I'm telling you, I ain't gonna say I don't want to be rich, but I want to be at
Never be
least.
there.
I want to be satisfied. I don't want to be rich. I want to
By
be
any means
satisfied.
necessary?
Like, not what? Nah.
Yeah, you just threw that
Nah,
in
I'm
there.
saying,
Yeah, it's
like-
real. I mean, you gotta have
Nah,
principles.
like-
You gotta have values.
Yeah, I
you gotta
got
have-
principles. I got I got a route. I feel
Yeah.
like it's all about what you said. Like I said it before. I don't tell you nothing. Don't do it myself. Like you gotta really see it through. You gotta have a
Yeah.
vision because you can't. Like you feel me?
What's your vision? What's your 5 years?
I got a lot of visions. I got more than one route. I got literally a backup for my backups because
Yeah.
Bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I've
Do the
been
5
through
years
hell
now.
for
Answer
the
your
past
question.
3 years, huh?
Answer your 5 year question now.
Oh, my 5 year question. I see myself really with my kid. Like I got a kid on the way right now.
Mm-hmm.
But like my kid gonna be 4 in 5 years, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
So what I see myself in 5 years, I see myself either I want to be. I know for sure. I'm gonna have my own business by then because I already started my mixing and my mixing and engineering my room already. I got all the little setup and stuff.
Nice.
I'm just really going through like I'm looking for money,
Yeah.
so keep a stable job and shit. So
You paying attention to how this is working? You be like
yeah,
watching them work?
yeah.
So
So
good.
I just be nah. I already like I took Bravo showing me a little something.
Yeah,
Bravo
yeah, yeah.
really just I just go out the stuff I seen because I used to watch YouTube and they just teach me back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So I know a lot of stuff. So Bravo just really showed me how to connect some of my work with the other work. So I put it together and make a project out of it. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
So that's really what I'm just learning how to do right now.
Yeah.
And then
I remember one time you told me the difference between UK drill beat.
yeah.
Somebody blew my
Yeah,
mind.
I
This
told you
motherfucker
that. I
listening,
remember
like,
it was a difference.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
a
yeah,
difference in the
yeah,
beat.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
hear
got a
it.
keen ass ear.
Yeah, that's how I said.
gonna
Nah,
be-
oh yeah, I gotta make sure because
And that was before the
not
Bravo
even that.
training,
You
too.
know,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie. So let me tell you how my ears like that for real. So I used to sneak like females in the crib, and
Yeah.
I swear when you walk up our stairs in the crib,
That's how you develop
that
your
one
ear.
step, like the one step close
Listen
to
for
my
that
room,
creak.
make the creak. Yeah, because the stairs split in 2 ways. And so the one step of my room got the creak. So when I'm doing me, I gotta pause the music, see if I hear the creak, and then get back to it, bro.
I love it.
But yeah, that's my 5 year. Key Money, is your turn.
All right, so I'll answer the 5 year question.
Hold on,
first.
no, go back. What you need? What you need for that?
What I need for that? All I need to do is just keep a stable process. Keep knowing what's good for myself. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to have a bad thing, like try to help everybody else,
Yeah.
and then I'm in the hole.
Yeah.
I ain't even got nothing. So you feel me? So I ain't gonna lie, I really just started doing this like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Like really just caught up because it really made me think about it. Like
Yeah.
I'm helping all these people, and I'm really messing up what somebody else got going on for me, right?
Yeah.
So like I got help, but I'm willing to go help somebody else than get the help that's getting provided to me. So that's why I just really start changing it around, just taking the help that's given to me and just like I got to do for myself. I got a little one on the way. I got a responsibility. So that's what really made me change. You feel me?
Right.
So like I said, this is as of new. So it takes 21 days to make a habit. I'm trying to tell you. So that's why I'm just sticking to my process. Because if I, you know, if I like anybody else saying, they're going to mess up my flow going on. You feel me? So yeah, it's your turn, bro.
So for me, in about 5 years, hopefully by that point, I should be an established mangaka. If you don't know what that means, a mangaka.
Mangaka.
Yeah, it's somebody who draws manga, which is a Japanese comic book.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm hoping to be successful at that by then. I'm hoping my music career will be successful. I really just like, I don't mean to be pretentious, but like I'm an artist. Like I like to create. I like to write. I like to write music. I like to write books. I just like to. I have all these stories in my head, all these experiences to share, and I just like to find ways to do it. So hopefully, in 5 years from now, I'll be doing that.
How you ever
professionally?
You ever tried to publish like anything?
I haven't attempted to publish anything yet because I'm very meticulous. I've seen so many, you know, of my favorite series. I've seen so many people.
My bad, bro. You gotta tell me in front of all these people what that word mean.
Meticulous.
Bro.
I just like I basically I picked through it and I paid basically too much attention. I paid over attention.
So you got a full concentrated like
Detail oriented.
Yeah.
All right. So all right.
So what was I saying? Yeah. So hopefully in like 5 years I'll be able to get the things I want to say into a format that people want to consume. It'll be a story, but it'll teach you things.
I'm gonna ask you a different question than what you need. What could get in your way of you doing that for 5
Plenty of things can get in my way. Greedy corporations trying to steal the money off of my hard work. People simply not agreeing with the things I'm saying or the message not being timed correctly, because no matter what the message is, you gotta make sure you hit the target audience and you gotta hit them at the right time, or else it doesn't matter what your intentions.
When you say message, that's the music, like what you rap about. That part of the message.
Yeah, and that goes for my music and my manga, because anything that I create that's like media that can be consumed, there's something in it beyond just, oh, this is cool, oh, I like that, even if it's not obvious.
Yeah. Right. All of y'all artists though, everybody artists some way.
Man, clap it up for all the
All artists. I mean, since we own it though. We can't do this without having at least a bar or two.
I really do this,
everybody.
man.
You can't have no a verse from everybody. Just
man, y'all starting that verse off, man.
RJ was the one who was saying he wanted to do it. So.
Go ahead, RJ.
Damn,
Let me hear something.
everybody.
Let me hear something.
A little bit of something.
Y'all ain't never just do it like that.
Got my phone on me.
I got mine ready.
Go ahead. Let me hear something.
I wasn't talking about the rap. I said phone, bro. Nah, let me stop playing. I said, hello, I gotta go to something appropriate. Y'all just keep a conversation going until I think about something, you know.
Nah, this is it. This is the finale. We're gonna wrap up on this.
Let me go ahead. You know. Let that green button do. So this what we finna do. So that's what we finna do. We gonna hey. If it's
I know I had the one button on there.
And it's next to the claps. So
that's right.
If y'all mess with it, we gonna hit the clap. If y'all don't, we gonna womp womp womp.
You got it, Alvari? You got it?
I got it. All day.
All right, so
Can't wait till womp womp one of y'all motherfuckers.
If we just look at him and then look at you, you already know which one to press.
all right, so let me see it. I don't know. Look, I got a little. Hold on.
I got one.
I got one. All right, you go first. You go first.
I say, this ain't nothing, man. You feel me?
That's it.
I say what I say. What I say. I was like, boom. Ain't know that luck can leave you bruised. Yeah. Every time I look up, it be the youngest that be on the news. Richer hood life, you better hurry up and pick a choose, because they'll kill you right now if you stand just to see you lose. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all feeling that one? Yeah.
I got one.
The bar's been set.
Hey, my stuff is a little explicit. Y'all know how I make my music, Renzo.
Yeah.
Alright, so my stuff is like, I'm standing on business. I used to move so much, they knew they had me a pivot. I'm still on a mission. Little shorty still want to touch me, just teach me and show me something. Got Jones and 50s. Matter of fact, open your mouth, I'm gonna put this, Kenny Day watch me like Disney. Till to see somebody die, we bringing the smoke like a chimney. And that bitch right be screaming, get litty. Right down the line, she sniffing like Whitney. We booking shit with a tax dependent. Run up in your house, you're burning your selling. Be a nigga like you don't know the feeling. I'm spitting real shit, little nigga, you hear me. DNA belt, not Gucci, not Fendi. And dude, bitch, leave me like I was some Kenny. Got out of two problems, so please not to me. This shit can get hot, them kills be billing. Up in Chicago, you don't know the struggle. You learn to survive, just pray for some killings. Niggas be bitch, they go get a gun. They aim at the target, they shoot at the children. But this shit is wrong. This shit, hold on, he said, this shit is wrong. This they losing their life to this innocent killing. Watch how I'm moving, I still in my groove and realize that what you talking about. Piping my waist and no talking it out. He felt like until you walking it out. I started going to Lil Curry house that time, walk in as a gun on the couch. Go.
All right, I give you that for the cadence. I give you the cadence. I give the cadence points.
All right, I guess
bro.
last and definitely not least. All right, let's see.
We'll see. I'll tell you.
I don't even got nothing on me, man. All right, shoot.
Oh, bro, I have to think of something. I'm like,
Okay, I got you. I'm fried now, trying to catch a body now. Nimble saying slide, they shooting up a nigga mama house. Grab the ratchet, put it rack back, smoking on the lottie pack. Why you start laughing?
His face.
Go ahead. No, let him finish.
Okay,
You
yeah.
got it.
Where was I? Oh yeah. Grab the ratchet, put it rack back, smoking on the lottie pack. Chemo never ducking that, so bring yourself a body bag. It was like that way back in the cul-de-sac, 13 and 14, toting iron like we in Iraq. Bloody tis to prove that we have lost our brothers in the path. Bloody tis to prove that we have coped in the aftermath. I am Uchiha, you are the Senju. Thousands of skills, but your jutsu is see-through. As fast as we come in the night on the mission. The widow, the wise, the Dreamville opposition. I guess I'm done. I
Ain't
can't.
gonna
Okay,
lie, your
okay,
lyrics
that's-
killing, bro.
I'll give you that. We can start there. One of these days, we're going to keep listening to this podcast. I want y'all to hear that the level of their lyrics matches the level of their intellect.
right.
We're having this intelligence-ass conversation, you know what I'm saying, just spitting natural bars, talking about life. Then we all spit. I hear some shit that didn't match some of that.
Oh, no,
That's what we got to
but I
work
did.
towards.
You got to listen to what I said. I said
Yeah, you was
I
mumbling.
said-
You was also
Oh,
mumbling.
my bad. I
gave
said
you
that's because
credit.
the mic. I said niggas be bitches. They go get a gun on aim at they target to shoot at the children.
I mean, I heard that one.
That's
That
true,
was
though.
one. That was one bar.
And then I
Well,
said
I
this
got
shit
my
getting
feet.
wrong.
Hold
They
on,
losing
y'all. I
their
got
life
to
to
cramp on
innocent
my feet,
killing.
bro.
Now we wrapping up, man. Just appreciate y'all, man.
You said what?
This thing started. You talking about criminals, people.
My bad, y'all.
But we good for today, man. We gonna
Hey, let me see what that red button do. Just hit it for me one time.
say that for next time. Nope. It's a surprise button. Right in the middle. Right in
I
the
want to
middle
know
of
what the
sentence.
purple one do though. 'Cause
Nope.
that's the one I called.
Nope. We done for today. That's
Hey,
it.
now I gotta live my life in suspense.
That's it. Next week we'll find it all out.
Yeah, all right. This
No,
is
we out.
Kagasuchi signing off.
Dr.
Yeah,
O,
man.
appreciate y'all.
Keno.
Well, that's all. You feel me? Y'all have a good, blessed day. You feel me? We out.
Till next time.
Adios.